The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Bull Bear Binary Option Hour. Brought to you by Nadex. Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044. Now, Tom and Tommy O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. Tom and Tommy O'Brien coming to you live. It's Monday morning, 10 a.m. Lots of good market action this morning. Let's start it off and check on where those markets currently sit. Looking at S&P's positive by 17 points, trading at 2660. Dow positive now by 290 points, or 1.2%, trading at 24,522. Nasdaq negative by only 5 points. Now, I say only 5. Nasdaq, quite a run it's had. We'll jump over there in a few seconds. To be negative already 30 minutes into the trading day. Nasdaq trading 68.42. Jumping over to the VIX, we'll take a look. VIX currently trading 1082 as we get a little bit of volatility in this market, but not too much yet. And let's jump over to that Nadex platform, because I would like to take a look at that Nasdaq. That is quite a run that we have going on the Nasdaq right now. We'll pull it up, get into our indices, binaries, Tech 100. And let's take a look at that chart, because we have been escalating downward. Yeah, as we speak, NASDAQ just at 63.80, and as we speak, currently 63.18. It's almost a 1% move in the NASDAQ in the last 10, 20 minutes. Not bad. Tom O'Brien, good morning. Do we have him, maybe? We'll try one more time.
Tommy.
There he is. He's having a few problems, I think, in the world of St. Petersburg, Florida. Good morning.
We got you. What's happening, pal? How you doing?
What's happening, man?
Well, you know, the Dow's definitely happening, that's for sure. I mean, pretty amazing. The divergence here is pretty intense because, you know, just I heard you with the update. When you started the update this morning, the NASDAQ was up 5 points. Now you're down 30.
Yeah, it is quite, and we were up a lot before that, right? I mean, seriously, it was, you know, I'm looking at the chart, literally about 9:30 this morning, market open, NASDAQ 100 trading at 63.80, and, you know, 35 minutes later, we're trading at 63.20. You're talking about 60 points, almost a 1% move in those technology stocks for sure.
And inside the NDX 100, this is what you have. You had these chip stocks, man. When they go south, it's a big number. Nvidia's down 5.9%, or 1125. You get Adobe down 4.3%, or 750. Micron's down 4, and you get Lam Research down 3.6. If we go to Nvidia, this is really dangerous for the Nasdaq. If you're long these Nasdaq stocks, folks, be careful, because bottom line is that Nvidia in 5 days is down from $217. You're at 187. It looks like it's going to make a run to 180 to 172. And I'm bringing it back there to September 15th. So fast, furious, all of the above. No doubt.
Yeah. Even checking in and see, because, of course, the financial stocks, right, rocking and rolling this morning. Let's jump over. Goldman Sachs currently up 1%. They were higher this morning, though, that's for sure. Trading at 251.63, up $2.60. Let's see. JP Morgan currently up 2.9%, up $3. That one holding near the highs. Bank of America up 3.5%, up $1, trading at 29.10. Let's look at the XLF, get the financials. XLF up 1.8%, or up 51 cents, trading at 28.09. Banks liking that new tax bill, that's for sure, and they are not pulling back.
Yeah, and let's go over to Goldman Sachs for a second. So what you have at Goldman, and this is where this is going to get really interesting, because what Goldman did do on a monthly basis is it failed at $250.70. And we're going to have to get back over that level, and we're right at it right now. We hit 254.90, and where the failure came in, folks, is this. 2007 high is 250.70. We did 227 million. Well, we got into that last month and failed. Where is it? Yeah, here it is. With 54 million. So it's like, man, that's a big failure. 54 million versus 227. And, so that is, I'd say, in the financials is one you want to keep your eye on spades.
Yeah.
You can see whoever is selling that last month, it looks like they're still selling it. We just went from 254.90 down to 250.62 in like a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Like, really? Yeah. No.
No, I mean, that's really, the other bank stocks, they're up, 3%, 3.5%. Goldman Sachs was, and they just pulled back 2% from that open.
Yeah.
Now they're only at 1%. Yeah.
Someone's out there selling.
No, I mean, it doesn't look like much when you're up 1%, but to pull back 2% in 30 minutes of trading, right? I mean, that's quite a pullback.
Someone's laying it out.
Definitely.
Let's go take a look at the strength inside the Dow Industrials right now. So the strength point-wise in here, Boeing, look at that, a $280 stock. Boeing's putting 64 positive points into it. Disney's putting 34, United Health 32, Home Depot 32, Caterpillar 22. The only equity that really is taking anything out of the Dow is that you get Microsoft taking 8 points out and Visa taking 13. Big Mac taking 5. That's it. Yeah. Pretty wild, man.
It is.
Some of the higher volume stocks, if we look at both markets put together, JP Morgan, big volume, that's up 230. You got Visa down 190. Chevron's up $2. Procter & Gamble's up $1. Caterpillar's up $3. Johnson & Johnson's up $1. So you can expect, I expect we're going to see this volatility to continue out here. And that's, folks, if you haven't test drove the Nadex platform, it's a great time to do it. Come over to our website at TFNN. You hit the banner, ring up the platform, because this defined risk in this type of market is crucial. Just look at Friday. Friday was a trip, man. I mean, Friday, you're talking about markets that go from heaven to hell, almost back to heaven.
Right.
Well, you had it, But what I've seen, there's no doubt that the volatility is going to continue. But the Nasdaq is saying, guess what? This volatility will get in the S&P. Just a matter of is it going to take a week, a month, or a couple months? When we look at the highs generated out there, whether it's 2007 or 2000 and on 2000. In 2000, you had a 3-month differential, believe it or not, in between the markets coming off, which is bizarre, right? You think that when they're going to come off, they'll come off. Well, that isn't how it worked then. It doesn't mean that it's going to be the same. Markets are always different. There's no doubt about that. But this is a warning. This is a warning that, hey, the volatility's here and it's not going to go away. Yeah, and in theory, right, when the markets are all up 1 to 2% almost, 1% at least pre-market, it's like, where can they go but almost a pullback in terms of, I really didn't see them jumping up another, Dow was looking open 200, 250 to the positive side. I didn't see it going up 250 points from there to close up 500 for the day. I could be crazy. We could be up 500 before the end of the program, right? That's a great point. But I saw the option that, it could pull back and be close to even or up 50 points for the day. That wouldn't be startling. So there's, risk versus reward, upside, downside, for sure. Totally. Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. We have the Dow Industrials up 272. NASDAQ is down 2. S&Ps are up 15. Coming right back.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters.
platinum, grains, crude oil, gold, copper, cattle, hogs, gasoline, natural gas, coffee, cotton, cocoa, and sugar. These are just some of the commodities mentioned in the most recent issue of Andy Hecht's Techno-Mental Commodity Report. Andy publishes his weekly newsletter every Thursday morning, where he breaks down the commodity market and provides his subscribers with specific trading recommendations based on his trading methodology. By signing up for a free trial to the Techno-Mental Commodity Report, you'll get a full 30 days to try out this powerful newsletter service and see for yourself the types of trades Andy has recommended for his subscribers. When you sign up for a 30-day free trial, you're under no obligation to pay anything. And should you decide to continue, you will lock in the low rate of only $79 a month. Sign up right now for the Techno-Mental Commodity Report and make sure you're ready to catch the next big trade in commodities. For more information and to get started today, visit the front page of TFNN.com.
You know what's cool? Taking something that's good for you. Something specifically formulated to help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Nico, our hunter and gatherer ancestors found all their nutritional requirements for health in their wild environment. But today, our food sources no longer contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients our bodies need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionics, oil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty, and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated folic and humic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They have been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, life cannot exist without them.
That's right, Paige. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge, formulated and approved by Nico and Paige of Living a Primal Lifestyle. Buy it today for just $89. Click on the Primal Edge banner on the front page of TFNN.com. We take your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Okay, welcome back, folks. We're following the NASDAQ still. We'll jump right into it. NASDAQ currently trading 63.17, going lower we go. Tom, are you there? Do we have him? All right, he's battling with some sound problems in St. Petersburg. Maybe he'll jump in whenever he's back. Are you there, Tom? No, can he hear us? We see him.
I can't hear him.
There he is. I hear him something. No. Okay, he's battling hard. We'll jump around. He's having some technical problems. He's going to reset. Okay, so let's jump around. Looking at NASDAQ 100, as we speak, we can barely even keep up with it. NASDAQ 100 currently trading 63.07. And let's jump around to some of those NASDAQ stocks as that just battles. So Facebook this morning. Facebook currently flat, was up at about 176.50, down a full $1.50 from there. Looking at Friday, when we had the market action on Friday, spiking hard to the downside, Facebook all the way 172.34 before rebounding to close at about 175. Pre-market, we had 176.50. I mean, the volatility from the upside to the downside, when you tie in Friday, you tie in this morning, and then back to even. Not bad. Google. Somewhat of a similar action on Google. Quite a spike from about 1022 down to about 1,000. This morning, looking to open higher, about 116. Again, pretty much relatively flat, down $1.75 for a $1,000 stock. Pretty much nothing. Amazon. Coming into the holiday season, Amazon, again, had some negative action on Friday. It doesn't seem as exacerbated as some of the other stocks, but this morning, that's quite a little acceleration. We're talking about $25 in Amazon from the market open, $11.75 down to about $11.52. Amazon down almost 1% today, probably factoring to some of the action we have going on in the NASDAQ right now for sure. And how about one of the other flyers? Netflix, check it out as well. Netflix down 1.3%. Netflix continuing to struggle a bit. We'll pull this back. Let's put Netflix yearly. So we're up at 204 being the high on Netflix. This is the daily chart we're looking at. So November 29th, one of the bigger days, went from about 200 down to 184. Netflix today, check that out. So we have a high today, 189.72, already $5 off that high. We could see some serious action today as the market keeps going. We're only 50 minutes into the market action, and with the run-up we've had, you have the Senate bill, you have futures opening much higher, and then what's happening this morning? Besides the bank stocks and some of those big high-flying Dow stocks, you get into technology, and that's where, just jumping back, so a little bit of a rebound, 63.19, not bad. So other news out here, CVS Aetna, the world of healthcare could be changing. Should be interesting to see. I'm not on Aetna. I have Blue Cross Blue Shield of Florida. It'll be interesting to see where in the country this is most positioned, but it will be interesting as, you know, you have insurance, and then insurance has their places you can go for healthcare. You got vertical integration. CVS Health and Aetna's proposed mega merger will reduce healthcare costs for consumers immediately, the CEOs of both companies say. Well, of course, they're going to be talking it up. But it is interesting when you get into how, let's see. So CVS Health CEO Larry Merlo and Aetna Chairman and CEO Mark Bertolini spoke on CNBC's Squawk Box this morning, one day after announcing the deal that CVS will acquire Aetna for roughly $69 billion in cash and stock. The deal is going to combine CVS's pharmacy business and pharmacy benefit manager platform with Aetna's insurance business. So it'll be interesting to see how you have, you know, like they're saying in the den, a commercial behemoth for sure. And then you combine that with having the retail locations to be able to service those insurance customers. Upon closing, there'll be things we'll be able to do out of the gate. Over the next couple of years, you'll see a dramatic change in terms of the store, not just being about products, but also service offerings that can help people on their path to better health. So you're going to see these CVS stores, and man, we live in Florida. There's probably one on every other block, and right next to it's a Walgreens. So what is Walgreens going to do? What is their next play? Talking about this morning, they could maybe go after Humana is out there, but they might be there. You know, to be in the boardroom of a Walgreens this morning, they would be looking big time for how to compete in the new world that CVS and insurance companies are one. Tom, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Ah, we got you. You're back.
You got me.
Gotta love it.
That CVS deal is a big deal. There's no doubt. You know what's so wild is that when you think about it, you got drugstores on every corner. Well, in Florida, we know we get 2 drugstores on every corner.
Definitely, right.
You know, which is like, so what is Walgreens going to do? You know, I mean,
they got to do something, right? Can you imagine being in that boardroom for Walgreens today saying, what is our move? Because it has to be something. You can't just sit there and say we're going to compete on the same scale when your competitor now has their own insurance company that they're going to be marketing directly to those clients and saying, you come to us, we take care of you here, you know, we provide you insurance, and then guess what? We tell you where you can get the best care at the cheapest price.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, right.
Oh, for sure. That's, you know, definitely. That's they're going to have, you know, a doctor at CVS now, probably, right, where you can go in, you can get your checkup, you can get your prescription right there. One-stop shop. Why not?
Yeah. Pretty amazing, man.
It is.
I mean, it really is.
And let's just jump over and see where the two of them. I know CVS was down a little bit pre-market, I believe, on the news. Yeah, so CVS currently down 2.8% or $2.14. Let's dig into this, put it on a 5-minute, just see where it's trading. Yeah, so, you know, it spiked lower immediately on some of that news. It looked like when the futures were open or the market open, and then it was back up there even as about 8 o'clock. It was trading at about 75. Right now, trading about 73, down about $2. CVS and Aetna is going to be positive by about 1.5%, but guess what? That's off the highs as well. Aetna at about 7:30 this morning was trading up at 188, all the way back down to 184. But I think that would be, it's going to change the landscape, that's for sure. That's for sure.
Oh, listen, it's, and we've none of us have ever seen drug prices go down too. So
yeah,
I'm not expecting that, but competition-wise, yeah, and it's going to be intriguing to see, is this like the big move against Amazon getting in the business?
Oh, I guarantee
move.
that was a factor, at least, right, as CVS executives and Aetna sat in the room. Yeah, because there's no reason why. having the Whole Foods that they have now and Amazon wanting to get in, that they could be trying to make mergers as well and kind of cutting off that possibility, you know, even just a blocking move to make sure that Amazon didn't come in and purchase Aetna maybe, or, you know, right? I mean, there's a lot of things that could, yeah.
Absolutely. So let's switch spots here. Bitcoin.
Oh, right? We don't have to wait long, man. The SIBO.
What was... So Bitcoin right now, folks, reached a high today of 11,845. And in fact, the Winklevoss twins are saying that they're the first Bitcoin billionaires.
Yeah.
They put 11 million into Bitcoin when they got the Facebook settlement, and that's worth $1 billion. That's what they figured. They figured they didn't sell any because they wanted that. They were trying to get that ETF,
right?
Pretty intense.
It is pretty intense, man. And you know what? There's probably a lot of millionaires you never hear about, but that's the first billionaire for sure. All right, folks, come on back. We'll see where this market is.
Today, it's hard to tell if the economy is coming or going. Regardless, I want my money going in the direction I choose. If that's your stance as well, then you want to know how Everbank can help keep your money thriving just the way you want. Is growing your money a priority? Everbank is committed to a yield pledge promise to pay high yields on your checking, money market, and CD balances. Looking to diversify? Everbank ingeniously developed accessible ways to spread your money around the world into foreign currencies and even non-FDIC insured metals. And when it comes to your wealth, they bring a highly experienced and global perspective to help you manage it. Everbank's financial philosophy flies in the face of the status quo. They believe your money's performance should not be determined by today's economic circumstances, but by the drive to rise above them and create opportunities that favor your objectives. If that excites you, like it does me, call 1-855-750-4051 to find out what they can do for you. That's 1-855-750-4051. Call them today. Everbank is a member FDIC and equal housing lender. Hi folks, Tom O'Brien here. If you'd like to get my daily newsletter, Market Insights, then now is a great time to sign up for a 30-day free trial. Every morning by 9:30, I send out my morning letter to subscribers with market commentary on a variety of markets, currencies, and commodities to keep investors up to date on the day's trading action. Included in Market Insights are specific buy and sell recommendations for stocks, ETFs, and even options, with stops and price targets included for every trade in my newsletter. If you'd like to try my newsletter risk-free for 30 days, then head over to the front page of TFNN and you'll find Market Insights under Trading Newsletters. I use my years of trading experience to bisect and dissect the market every morning and give my subscribers the most important information they need to know for the day ahead. I even issue afternoon updates for my subscribers whenever warranted with important market action. I'm always scouring the market for the next great trading opportunity. Sign up for your 30-day free trial to my daily newsletter, Market Insights, today by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Wow! Go get 'em, folks.
Many of our new listeners have heard about The Tiger's Den. The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of the TFNN shows, plus see all of the charts as they happen live and have access to archives of all of those charts. You can test drive The Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days and greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets and how to make your money work for you. Details on The Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com. Tiger TV is an exciting way to experience TFNN programming. See high-definition video, giving you crystal clear charts, as well as seeing some of the faces of TFNN's highly acclaimed financial experts with crisp, full-fidelity sound. Catch Tom O'Brien, John Logan, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, Larry Pesavento, Think or Swim, David White, Andy Hecht, and Daryl Martin in crystal clear, high-definition audio and video. Tiger TV, exclusively at TFNN.com. This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. We have the Dow positive by 295 points, or 1.2%, trading at 24,527. Can't believe we're already over 24,500. We're just at 23,000. Nasdaq positive by 1 point, 6848, and S&P is positive by 19 points, trading at 2661. And I'm looking at some Bitcoin I saw, 11,400, correct?
Yeah, this is just like absolutely amazing. And you know, I heard you on the update. So CBOE is going to start trading them this Sunday. Next Sunday.
I will pull up the. That's right. They want to beat the CME.
Wow.
So
that's going to be a big number, man. I'm
not sure. I'm hearing a little something. Maybe you have your phone still on that I'm hearing myself, just so I can hear a little reverb on your end. I can hear you sound great this time, but maybe that phone is still open or something. Either way, so Cboe announces Bitcoin futures to start trading Sunday. The Cboe Futures Exchange plans to offer trading in Bitcoin futures beginning 6 p.m. Eastern Time Sunday. The news follows the CME's announcement Friday that the world's largest futures exchange will launch Bitcoin futures on December 18th. Trading in the Cboe Bitcoin futures contract will be free through December, according to a release. Nothing like a little special to launch things, right? Free trading. So let's go into this because the Cboe announced today it's launching futures trading in the cryptocurrency beginning to Sunday, December 10th, making them the first to give investors a new way to wager on and against the booming new market. That'll be the interesting part, and against. Given the unprecedented interest in Bitcoin, it's vital we provide clients the trading tools to help them express their views and hedge their exposure. Ed Tilley, Chairman and CEO of Cboe Global Markets. Cboe Futures Exchange plans to offer trading in Bitcoin futures beginning 6 p.m. Eastern Time Sunday, and Monday, December 11th will be the first full day of trading. Trading will be free through December. In a race of major exchanges to offer Bitcoin derivatives, CME announced Friday it would be December 18th, but guess what? They got jumped over by the Cboe. And the CFTC said Friday it would allow them both to launch Bitcoin contracts. And I wonder why the CME went all the way out to December 18th. It just shows you time is of the essence. And so Cboe...
It is. Well, what had happened is that the CME said that they were going to start the 18th. The CBOE wasn't going to start until 2018.
Okay.
And then I think that they realized that, hey, guess what? Whoever's out there first, this is where the action's going to be.
Right,
so if you're trading it there, you might grab the volume, and that's what everyone's going to need for a market, right?
Exactly. So check it out. The Cboe's Bitcoin futures will trade under the ticker symbol XBT and will be cash settled against the auction price from Gemini Trust, the digital currency exchange founded by the Winklevoss twins. Interesting. So in contrast, the CME Bitcoin futures contract will be cash settled against the index that's currently weighted to 4 Bitcoin exchanges. So you got Bitstamp, GDAX, ItBit, and Kraken. That is quite an interesting deal where you have the 2 futures contracts actually settling on different underlying indices. The launch of Bitcoin futures by prominent exchanges, significant step towards legitimizing the digital currency. Bitcoin futures will allow institutional investors to buy the digital currency trend and likely pave the way for exchange-traded funds. The digital currency is prone to sharp gains and losses, as we all know, in only a few hours. So it'll be interesting to see how the short aspect and how that comes into here. If you're actually able to go against it and selling futures, or and what's next, right? Options. So we'll see.
Right. And yeah, watch this, folks. This is what's going to be like when Tommy and I do the show in the morning. It is going to be absolutely wild because. So picture if you can either buy or sell the future, right? And I suspect the first thing that many people are going to do is going to buy and sell the future against Bitcoin Investment Trust, because Bitcoin Investment Trust, like this morning, it's trading out. I just put it up on Tiger TV. It's trading out $1,761. Okay, that is an 88.9% premium, and the only thing this holds is Bitcoins. So it's a natural hedge. I mean, it's
so the net asset value on that is
back to the mean. It just matters when, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure what goes into this Bitcoin trust, because what is 1762? What is the net asset value of 932 derived from? The trust's objective is for the net asset value per share to track Bitcoin's market price. So I'm a little confused on where the 900 and the 1700 come in if the objective of this fund is to track the net asset value
That's right. That is the objective, except that they haven't been able to do it. That you're paying 88% more. In fact, right now, 88.9% more than you should be paying for that ETF.
Sure.
That's my point.
Yeah, no, I understand.
So it's going to be a wild market because there'll be plenty of computers and traders just trading.
There's arbitrages all over the place.
This will come back to the mean.
For sure.
You know?
For sure. I tell you what, we have a caller. We have our guy Paul in San Jose. Paul, good morning.
That's a beautiful thing. Paul, what's going on, brother?
Good morning, guys. Hey, how you guys doing? Did you guys have a great weekend?
I had a great weekend, man. How about you, Tom? Oh.
Hello.
Tom, you there?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. He's battling. So, Paul, how was your weekend, man?
Hey, it was fantastic. Thank you so much for asking, man. You still there?
We got you. We got you, man.
Okay.
So, we know that you love the crypto world. It's good to hear from you, man. You're asking about XBT?
You there?
We're here. We're battling,
Okay.
man. Can you hear
All
us?
right, we got you. I can hear you good now.
Okay.
My question was, as we were talking about the big...
Yeah, we're battling, unfortunately.
I haven't. I got you. I'm back, Tommy.
Tom, unfortunately, you're reverbing too. Okay. Do we have Paul? No. Okay, hang with us, folks. We're in the Bitcoin world. Everything's a little volatile, including our phones this morning, it appears. Let's drop Paul and see if we can get Tom back as well. Maybe make sure we get Tom back on the actual caller line. I think bringing them both in, we're there. Okay, we'll see where we get up. So let's jump around while we get those guys and take a look at some of these financials again. XLF up 1.8% currently, and jumping in, seeing how these stocks are faring off. Whoops. JPM currently trading 107, up 2%, holding up pretty well. All right, we are going to break. Hopefully we'll get it all figured out. Hang with us, folks. Tom O'Brien, market currently, S&P's positive by 16 points, Dow up 272 points, and looking at a NASDAQ 100 negative by 18 points. Come on back, folks.
Has the current market volatility continued to stop you out of trades when the market spikes against you? Now is the perfect time to open up an account with Nadex. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a brand new, completely regulated Chicago-based exchange, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their completely free trading platform, which also features real-time charts and full customization capability. One of the advantages of trading with Nadex in volatile markets is that your risk is always capped and you have the ability of keeping your trades open even when the market spikes against you. Nadex is completely brand new with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's Nadex.com. Or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors. It's that time of year again. The TFNN Salvation Army Tiger Dollar Holiday Sale is back. Through this Sunday only, you can get a 25% bonus on any Tiger Dollar purchase, and up to 10% of whatever you spend will be donated to the Salvation Army in your name. This sale only comes around once a year and is one of the most rewarding promotions we have. Tiger Dollars are a great way to add extra savings to any TFNN product or service. Whether you're considering signing up for any newsletter or workshop in the future, or you're already a subscriber, Tiger Dollars offer an immediate savings on any TFNN newsletter, webinar, workshop, or Master Trader series. And they never expire and are fully transferable to friends and family. For all the details and to take part in this special promotion, Visit the front page of TFNN.com before this sale ends Sunday, December 3rd. And happy holidays from TFNN. David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to TFNN.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
O'Brien, we got the S&P is currently positive by 17 points, trading at 2670, 2661. Nasdaq 100 negative by 16 points, trading at 6330, and the Dow positive by 282 points, trading at 24,520. So let's start it off. Tom, are you there?
Yes, sir.
That's a beautiful thing. And
Yeah.
maybe, do we have Paul back? I'm not sure.
Can you guys hear me?
We got you. How about that?
All right.
All
Cool,
right. We'll jump back into things. So, Paul, what are you looking at with cryptos and XBT and Bitcoin, man? What would you like to add to the conversation? What do you got?
So my question is this. On what I've noticed trading these things is that the weekend is where the real action is at most of the time. So are these contracts going to be open on the weekend? Because, for example, last night I was trading my favorite crypto, which is Litecoin, but I noticed Bitcoin dropped almost 2,000 points in two-hour candlesticks. So, you know, if I was short, it's Sunday night, I want to take my bread, am I going to be able to do it, or I have to wait till Monday? Because now the price is, you know, quite a bit higher.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting. I haven't seen where they've released the hours yet, Paul.
It's a great question,
Okay.
man. It is.
Yeah.
Because,
You know, but what I can tell you, what you definitely are going to want to do is really watch these things trade for a bit, because there's going to be real price discovery. These are not going to trade the day. Well, as soon as the futures open, these are not going to trade like they have in the past. It's not going to happen.
what do you mean by that when you say when they open, they're not going to trade like they have in the past? Just
They won't be able to move these things $4,000.
It won't be as
in 2
volatile.
weeks.
I didn't know. It won't be as volatile. Okay, sure.
Yeah, because what's going to happen is that you're going to have both sides of it going on. The computers are going to get in the middle of it, and I would say that, you know, whether it's the first couple weeks, they're going to try to hammer this. I can picture J.P. Morgan, Jamie Dimon, central banks. It's kind of, I brought this up last week. It's like gold. Gold, 10 ounces, 1 ounce is 10 tons of dirt. You know, they're going to hammer this thing, and they're going to bring it down to somewhere that they don't feel threatened.
That's what I think. I mean, I think it could go either way. It could explode high. I mean, so, Tom, I think that's a very good analysis, just to sit back and kind of watch this for a little bit and see how the action shakes out, because it could be violent either way right off the bat.
Yes,
Definitely.
Yes, for sure. So watch what happens if we're at 11,000 right now. So let's pitch for 12. Let's pitch it that each contract is like 4,000. We'll just even it out and say, okay, it was a $12,000, right? So then what you have, it's going to be nothing for a bank to buy or sell 200 contracts, man. 200 contracts are going to blow this out of the water, like, either way. You know, so I think you'll have hedge funds going against banks, banks going against hedge funds, all of them going against the people that have already been in the market.
Trying to find where true supply and demand, right? Try and really see where the kind of maybe the demand sits, where you can push it down, right? I mean, there could be some serious sell orders to try and see where supply equals demand, and if that demand actually exists. Yeah.
Well, and this is the sad part for the Bitcoin holders, I would say, has to do with thus far Bitcoin has gone on supply and demand, right? There's only, and I'd love to talk to John Jameson about this, because there's only going to be so many Bitcoins, right?
Yes.
Well, that's no longer, because guess what? You have futures, and you have as many Bitcoins as you want, or as less as you want.
Well,
you know, there's been a battle inside the silver market with J.P. Morgan for the last, I guess, 25 years now.
They all still are going to revolve around the same supply of 21 million Bitcoin, whatever it is. There's some loss, though. Just there's many ways to trade them. It's still the underlying.
Okay, so keep that thought.
Okay, I'm keeping it.
Okay,
and
J.P. Morgan has been shot more silver than there's silver in the freaking world. And that's always been a huge argument inside the silver market. Like, how can that be? How can they ever come up with that amount? And it's been going on. And they've never been able, you know, I think there's another case going through court now. There's been like 3 cases that have gone through court. Like, how can you be shot more ounces than in the marketplace? You know? So
I use that
the silver
opportunity to
bulls
stack
turn
my
around and say, hey, this isn't a fair market.
Sure is not. That's for sure.
Yeah.
So it's gonna, hey, we get something else to trade. That's the bottom line.
Oh, that's for sure. And I think we'll all be paying attention when those futures start trading Sunday night, because man, it will be interesting.
I can't wait to give you guys a call back next Monday and see how this all went down, because I imagine it's going to be cryptomania big time.
I imagine it's going to be too, because there's going to be some orders one way or the other that are probably going to see some spikes and see if it can kind of rebound. I think a lot of those holders, though, if you're really holding Bitcoin still, you're holding it for a longer term. You know, I don't think you're holding it at this point, if you've been holding it looking for, like, you know, one more extra 500-point run or something. You really probably just are going to weather the storm, because in reality, if you're a long-term holder of it, man, the futures coming out, it's a good kind of just fundamental development in Bitcoin if you're a long-term holder, that now there's going to be mainstream accessibility to it.
Yes, and that show, Third Rock, I believe it was Third Rock from the Sun, I'm not sure. It came out last Thursday. The whole episode was about Bitcoin. It's a very widely viewed show across the United States. In the show, they had said the price of Bitcoin at $5,000. So it's interesting to see how that's going to play out, if anything. I like to look at those type of things and say, like, okay, maybe, you know, they're going to push it down to 5,000. Who knows? But we'll see how it all goes.
Hey, you know, 5,000 could be 100,000 in a year. I mean,
hold on for the ride.
You really don't know at this point. You don't.
Yes,
but Sunday night will be wild, man. That's always fun when we get a little market action and we get to watch it. Yeah.
And you know,
hey,
folks,
well, thanks for taking my call, guys. And
something to keep in mind also. If
Paul,
you want
thanks
to
so much, man.
Trade this. TD Ameritrade is going to be trading it, because there's a lot of funds that broke. Well, I don't know how many are not trading it, but I know this morning it had TD Ameritrade, and what was it? I sent you another one, Tommy, too, right?
I didn't see those. I'm not sure.
Okay. Yeah, there's a few broker dealers that are going to be trading it the first day.
Yeah.
They're going to allow you to trade it the first day.
Okay.
TD Ameritrade is one of them.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yep. So we'll be trading it.
6 o'clock on Sunday, right? Exactly. When we'll have to get our guys from Nadex. When are they going to have Nadex Bitcoins on there? Nadex binaries.
I bet it's going to happen
on Bitcoins. Tongue twister. Yep. Oh, for sure. Because once they have a futures contract to peg the price to, that was the problem. They had Bitcoin at one point on Nadex, I believe, and similar thing happened, that they were having trouble. What's the closing price? Where is it? And I think they had chosen one specific index or platform or exchange, but it just wasn't reliable enough. But guess what? There's going to be a number that they can trust now when you're talking about a CBOE or a CME future.
Exactly.
That's an agreed upon price, and that's all they need. So we'll see. We'll have to get somebody from Nadex on here soon to talk about what they go through as they develop these, because that is interesting. Okay, folks, come on back. Dow's up 250, S&P's positive by 17, NASDAQ negative by 27. We'll be right back.
Are China A-shares hot or not? If you trade China A-shares, now may be time to take a closer look. Trade CHAU or CHAD, Directions Daily CSI 300 China A-share Bull and Bear ETFs. China A-shares in either direction. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes, host of the Trader's Edge, heard daily at TFNN.com and author of Mastering Probability, a daily investment and trading newsletter service that I send out each morning by 8 a.m. My morning newsletter service covers exactly what the markets have been doing since last night's close, providing you with an edge on your trading day ahead. You get actionable trading ideas, including the exact entry, stop, and profit targets. Plus, I'll teach you the patterns and hidden market correlations that will make you a better trader. As a subscriber, you'll gain access to my 90-minute money management workshop, where I'll teach you the secrets that'll save your assets. The bottom line, I've got your back, including a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the type of analysis I provide each trading day by signing up for Mastering Probability today. With nothing to lose, this is an offer you should not pass on. Mastering Probability can be found under Trading Newsletters on the front page of TFNN.com.
TFNN has put together the finest programming lineup each trading day, featuring some of the most knowledgeable and respected financial minds in the nation to educate traders and investors. On Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we broadcast 8 hours a day, starting at 9 a.m. as Larry Pesavento kicks us off with Trade What You See. Tuesdays and Thursdays, we broadcast 11 hours. Get an early and healthy start to your day as Nico and Paige bring you Living a Primal Lifestyle. Then catch Andy Hecht at 5 p.m. with the Commodities Hour, following the Tom O'Brien Show. Swim lessons from TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim is now at 11 a.m., followed by Basil Chapman at 12 noon. See the TFNN program lineup via the link on the front page of TFNN.com to get a complete overview of our TFNN shows and hosts. And keep TFNN's Tiger TV tuned in on your mobile device, PC, or Mac for the latest financial news and information throughout the broadcasting day. TFNN.com. Educating investors. Learn how to trade options with swim lessons. Brought to you by TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim. Next on TFNN.
Welcome back, folks. Tom and Tommy O'Brien. Looking at a Dow positive by 232 points. S&P's positive by 11. NASDAQ negative by 37, almost 0.6% to the negative side on the NASDAQ. They must not like that tax bill. And I have the NASDAQ 100 up there. When we started the show off, it was about 63.20. Currently trading 62.89. You're talking about almost
breaking down, man.
Oh, you're talking about almost 100-point decline from the market open. We're above 63.80. Call it 90 points. We're down 62.90. Looking at about a 1.5% move in that NASDAQ 100 in the last hour and a half. That is some action, man.
Isn't it? And, you know, if you take a look at this intraday, what you're going to see is that the NASDAQ's going right after its high-volume low from Friday. And the real danger is going to be does the S&P do that. That high-volume low on Friday was 62.46. Now, that seemed like a long way away when we started the program, which it was. But guess what? It's not a long way away now.
Right?
Yeah.
Not even close, man.
And the S&Ps just gave up 13 points.
Okay.
The S&P futures. It's like, really? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, the Dow, I mean, Dow's up less than 1%. We're at about 1.2% at one point. And, yeah, you're looking at an S&P positive only by about 10 points now.
Yeah,
and
8.7. So this will get intense on the aspect of the S&Ps, the futures, because this contract's trading at 26.52. The low of Friday was 26.05. Now, the high today is 26.65. So you're talking about a big number here, man. And now we're also inside the lower range. As soon as we got back inside the 26.57, that got you in the lower range. So
it's quite a number,
buckle up, folks, because this is going to be a wild day.
26.05. That would be like 2% on the S&P. That would be quite a move, man. But that is the number, and it's only one trading day removed. And check out that NASDAQ. It might be an indicator. Okay, thanks so much, Tom. You have a great day. I know you'll be doing your show later.
Have a safe one.
You too, man. Love you. Okay, stay tuned. Swim lessons, Basil Chapman, Steve Rhodes, Dave White, Tom O'Brien. Have a great day, everybody.
Basil Chapman will be hosting a full-day Master Trader class Friday, December 8th from 9 a.m. until 4:30 p.m. This live 7.5-hour online class will teach you the complete concepts of Basil's Chapman Wave trading methodology, along with a variety of indicators and charting patterns that Basil uses on a daily basis, including the concept of higher peaks and lower troughs, the importance of the peak D, buy and sell modes, sustaining rallies and declines, MACD, stochastic, moving averages, on-balance volume, and much more. Everyone that attends will also receive Basil's CD book introducing the Chapman Wave methodology, a $249 value, along with 1 month of his daily trading newsletter, The Opening Call, a $128 value. Basil will be using live charts where and when possible in the webinar to show the concepts of his trading methodology, which works on all time frames. For all the details and to reserve your spot today, visit the front page of TFNN.com. It's that time of year again. The TFNN